Hi everyone, Simon Chappell here. I'm the Quit Alcohol Coach, and today I wanted to talk about what to do if you've taken a break from drinking and you're wondering whether or not you should carry on. I'm going to give you some tips that will set you up for success in sobriety and some food for thought about whether or not you should quit. Now, here in the UK, the weekly guideline is to drink no more than 14 units of alcohol per week, but at least 20% of people are going well over that. Probably a whole lot more. I think the figures are actually quite conservative. And at least 10% of people drink every single day. I was a daily drinker. I was drinking 2 or 3 bottles of red wine every day, and that often had spirits or beer on top as well. Again, I think these figures are quite conservative, and the numbers are probably way higher. And in the last 5 years, around 50% of the people in the UK have actually attempted to quit alcohol or cut back their drinking. And I think that speaks volumes. Half of the people in the UK, at least, are not happy with their relationship with alcohol. So if you're thinking of quitting drinking after a break, maybe in sober October or dry January, the first thing you should do is get really excited. You should feel proud of yourself for what you've done in that month, and you should start to become motivated. And the way to be motivated is to understand why you're doing this. If you were joining a gym, you would understand why you were doing it. You'd know that you wanted to maybe lose some weight, get more definition, become more healthy, and you'd really want it. You'd be hungry for it. When you can understand the reasons why, you let go of willpower. You don't need willpower because you just start to want it. You start to get hungry. You start to see it as a lifestyle choice, something that you've chosen for you because you know that it's going to benefit you. The benefits far outweigh the short-term downsides that we tend to experience at the early stages when we quit drinking. So learn about the benefits of becoming alcohol free in order to start to feel really motivated and excited. The best way to do that, and the way that I did it, was by listening to podcasts, reading books, checking out blog posts on websites, and watching videos just like this one that helped me learn about being alcohol free. And I got excited about it. And I also made sure that I compared the changes that were happening in myself with when I was drinking. I took a selfie at the start, and then I took another one every 30 days to notice what was changing in my face. The darkness under my eyes faded away. My skin was glowing. Blotchiness had gone. The bloating had gone. And I was also paying attention to what was happening inside of myself. My mental health, my anxiety faded, the feelings of depression and low mood, they started to go away too. And I was getting all this information down in my journal. I was really getting curious about what was changing and noticing all of the good things that were going on. And that spurred me on. It kept me motivated. And I did accept that some discomfort was going to happen. It can feel a bit like we're grieving when we quit alcohol, and we can go through different stages, including anger, denial, and a feeling of complete loss before we actually move to a place of accepting that this is what we need to do. And it's important to pay attention to whatever comes up. It can be a bit like an emotional roller coaster. And the best tip is to start naming and labeling the feelings. As you notice new emotions come up, name them. Use an emotion wheel. If you search on Google, you'll be able to find one, and then you'll be able to effectively express your emotions. And you can do that by sharing how you feel with the people around you, especially if they've said something that's made you feel internal discomfort. You might even need to start setting boundaries where you explain to people what your expectations are of how they behave or how they talk to you. And the more you do that, the more you're going to move to a place of complete authenticity. And that's going to help you so much on this journey. as is learning the best tactics to deal with any emotional discomfort as it arises. There's a whole ton of videos on my channel that will help you learn how to deal with any kind of emotional discomfort. And the more you educate yourself, the stronger you're going to become, the better equipped you're going to be to move forward. Some people continue reading books and podcasts and reading blog posts, joining programs for 12 months, maybe even longer after they quit drinking, because they realize the benefit of continuing to immerse themselves in the information, and they treat it like a new hobby, like it's a lifestyle to them. And it's important to start taking what you learn out into the real world. Now, I don't recommend going to the pub daily if you're not drinking, but there might come a time where you want to start stepping out into social settings where people are drinking. And in fact, I'm sure there will. You're probably going to get a wedding invite at some stage or an invite out. And you need to be ready to do that. So approach those things with curiosity. Get the data down in your journal and speak really truthfully and honestly about what happened, what you felt in those moments. And talking of feelings, start to work on loving yourself more. So many people who I work with have a sense that they're somehow not good enough, or they don't accept themselves as they are. And it's important to start working on that. Again, you can find some tips for that right here on my YouTube channel. And I recommend joining a sober community too. My Facebook group is amazing. It'll allow you to connect with people who are on the exact same journey as you. You'll be able to make new friends, learn things from other people who've been where you are now. And you can share your own experiences and inspire other people who are at the early stages of sobriety and might find your help really beneficial. So get involved in a program, get involved in a community, immerse yourself in it. You can join my free Facebook group. As I say, there's over 15,000 members, or you can join my program, which has a guided audio course and an amazing small community that will help you connect and make new friends. And if you need more help, think about getting a one-to-one quit alcohol coach. I've got a number of coaches who work alongside me. Just reach out if you think that'd be something useful for you. You also need to set up an environment for success. There's no point, as I said, going to the pub every day if that's what you used to do and you've now quit drinking, because you're going to struggle. You're going to need your willpower every time you go there. Just like if you keep alcohol in the house, you need to identify what your triggers are and put healthy boundaries in place around yourself that are going to keep you protected. They're going to look after you. They are like a safety bubble around you. But if you're not going to be honest with yourself and completely truthful about what they are, you're going to struggle. So get it all down in writing and learn what it is you need to put in place to set yourself up for success. I also recommend checking out the huge range of alcohol-free drinks that are available and finding something new, something to take the place of alcohol. Get yourself a lovely glass and discover a new, amazing alcohol-free taste that works for you. There's so much out there that you'd be foolish not to go and check it out. And make sure you become accountable to people. You might not want to share that you've quit drinking online all over Facebook and Instagram straight away, but it's important to talk to the people who are close to you, the people who will be supportive, the people who you trust, because they're going to help you on your journey. They're going to be the ones who will be there for you when you're going through discomfort, when you're struggling, and when you just need a helping hand and a little bit of extra support, maybe just a hug. Those are going to be the people who are there for you. And if they don't know what you're doing, they're not going to be able to help. So start to learn to speak openly and speak honestly, and make sure you learn from any setbacks. I had more day ones than I care to remember, but every time I did, I got my journal out. I wrote down what it was that it was teaching me, what I could do differently next time in order to be stronger and better equipped as I moved forward. It's almost worth accepting that there will be setbacks. There are going to be challenges along the way, but each of those is a signpost. It's telling you something. It's pointing you in a certain direction. And usually it's to make a change, maybe set a boundary or maybe change a certain certain behavior, whatever it might be, learn from it, explore it with complete curiosity, and then make those changes so that you become stronger next time around. So stay motivated, get enthusiastic, and just keep working on improving. There's 2 new videos a week on my YouTube channel, which will help you on that path to growth. And if you have taken a break during October or during dry January, first of all, I think it's an amazing thing, but hopefully you can kick on. You can learn that actually it could become one of the most powerful changes you've made in your life if you become able to quit alcohol for the long term.